Hi there guys. So we have another watch for you to take a look at today, and this is the Seiko SPB123J1. It is a cream gilt dial alpinist from the Seiko Prospex collection. Just to take you back a little bit, so Seiko produced the Alpinist originally back in 2006. And at that time you had divers or other Prospex models like the Sumo, the Monster. Obviously you had the 007 or the SKX diver, which is probably about the best value budget diver you could get. Sadly being discontinued now, but there was in the mid 2000s this hardcore of 3 or 4 really popular Seiko watches. So this one came out, and one would argue that it would probably struggle to make some form of impact. But how wrong we were. This watch just flew off the shelves. Now, admittedly, this is the cream dial version. The one that I'm talking about is the SRB017, which is the green gilt dial version. And like I say, it just went off the shelves. Very popular, both in the Japan domestic market and in the overseas market, of course, and was basically just one of those watches that was very difficult to find and had a real cult following amongst Seikoholics. Anyway, this watch has been re-released, another one that I'm looking at now, or we are looking at, sorry, and was put out to market in January 2020. Now, it is an upgrade on the original versions, and the main, as far as I can see, the main differences in terms of this watch over the old one are that we now have a Cyclops or Rolex-esque date magnifying window. The Sapphire Crystal here does have an anti-reflective coating on the inside, which is a really welcome addition, especially on one of those sunny days, where you're struggling to see what the time is. This will hopefully still have that clear view on the crystal, so you can see the time and so on and so forth. The only other thing that I can see that is different is the movement itself. Now, the original Alpinist had the 6R15 movement, which is a absolute workhorse movement from Seiko, slightly above their 4 series, but obviously not to the same tune as their Grand Seiko movements. It's sort of like a half-finished, good standard movement. And the 6R15 had a power reserve thereabouts of about 50 hours. This new version has the 6R35 movement, which is a 70-hour power reserve automatic winding movement with a 24 joules, and I think it's a 21,000 BPH. I'll have to check that, and I'll put it in the video if it's wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is a 21,000 BPH. Again, this watch does have a cult following, and it's not to everybody's taste. But this version here with that cream sort of eggshell style dial, gold indices, as you can see, has small lume pips just above each indice, and you can see the chaptering there, which is controlled by this second crown that operates as that compass. Watch is actually water resistant to 200 meters, so if you do want to wear it at the beach, then you can do, although I would suggest taking it off this beautiful olive green calf strap. I don't think that's going to survive in seawater for too long. Beautiful deployment clasp there, signed by Seiko. The strap itself actually feels really high quality. Obviously, it's one of those things you need to see in person and feel it, but it's, so I don't know whether you can see, it's really beautiful, and the finishing on it is exceptional. This watch will retail in Australia for thereabouts 950 Australian. It is significantly more expensive than the original Alpinist models, to the tune of about $300-400. But again, you are getting an upgraded movement. You are getting that Cyclops magnifier, and like I say, this watch at that price point of $950 is still very good value. In terms of its dimensions, it's a 39.5mm watch, so it isn't too big and it certainly isn't too small. It has classic proportions for a field watch, and I would have no concern, no matter what your wrist size, in wearing this. This is not a giant and it's not going to look silly. Other than that, guys, I don't think there's really a lot else to tell you about it. Please do, if you have any questions, put them in the comment section below. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and I just want to say thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video. I wish you all the best of health, and please stay calm and stay safe. Alright guys, take care. Bye.